the reason it happened here rather than in the other cities that had the fires is because of a certain special connection of Chicago with the Mississippi River on one side and the connection of the Great Lakes on the other. And this was discovered by the French long ago in 1673 when Father Marquette and Louis Joliet with the Potawatomi Indians discovered the connection with the Chicago, as the Indians called the little portage here. And they realized it, but it wasn't turned into a reality for ships until Chicago became Chicago, Illinois. And the government had a big real estate boom in the 1830s. Chicago was incorporated as a village in 1833. And from that time, in a very short time, between 1833 and 1871, when the fire hit, Chicago became the fastest growing city in recorded history, going from a little Indian village with fur trappers to, as I said, the fastest growing city because of the ships coming in.
I thought you were going to tell me about it.
Meese, if you can believe it, Bertram Goldberg, who also helped Meese get here in 1938. However, if Meese thought less is more, Goldberg must have thought more is more, putting 5 buildings on the one site right next to his teacher's very simple one. Well, that is because Bertram Goldberg studied with Meese at the Bauhaus School in Germany in the 1930s. Coming back to Chicago, though, he felt he loved Meese, but he didn't like the glass boxes. He said nothing in nature grows at a 90-degree angle. Architecture should follow nature, so we refer to Bertram Goldberg's Marina City here as organic modern as opposed to Meese's commercial modern. So organic that we've nicknamed these two towers the corn cobs of Chicago.
Beautiful views from our room. And there's Shusi. Who set the alarm this morning?
What?
Shusi set the alarm this morning.
No needed.
No needed?
No needed.
House of Blues. Line up for brunch. You hungry? You're gonna do that every time.
Smith of Skidmore, Owings and Merrill designed NBC Tower in 1989, but with a reference, as I said, so we call it Echo Deco. Our next building here is the University of Chicago's Gleacher Center by Mies van der Rohe's very own grandson, Dirk Lohan. So, of course, Dirk makes reference to his grandpa's glass boxes at the front of the building on the river. Now, as you look straight ahead in one of the more amazing one-glance World Museum of Architecture, we're going to start on the right side, swing all the way to the left, and every single building is a distinct and contrasting style of architecture. The first one here, of course, being a very good example of Mies and modernism. 1965, the glass box of Mies worked with the Jenny and Sullivan till about 1905 on the new commercial or industrial American architecture we will see ahead, the first Chicago School of Architecture. However, by about 1905, Frank Lloyd Wright moved on to residential architecture he called the Prairie School. So this would follow the long horizontal line of the Midwest prairie here and in Oak Park, which you can still see today. And then, of course, on the opposite side was the great Daniel Burnham. Has anybody here read the book The Devil in the White City?
I love being here for hot tea and the drink. My favorite place.
It's very pretty.